Hey guys! Today I'm going to be reading inspirational quotes and trying to explain them somewhat to you guys just so you can understand them. And these are some of my personal favorite quotes. It might take me a minute to find them, so bear with me. And here we go. So, the first one, and I personally love this quote because it really helps when I'm not in the happiest of mood. But here we go. We have to hurt in order to know, fall in order to grow, lose in order to gain, because most of life's lessons are taught through pain. So basically, they're just saying that when you're hurt, that's part of life. It helps you learn, it helps you to grow, it teaches you new things, it helps you live pretty much, because everyone's hurt at some point. Like say you fall down and you scrape your knee, you're hurt, but now you know that if you fall down, you're gonna scrape your knee. Or if you're depressed and you get sad and you actually realize things are going on in the world, you're learning new things about what happens in life. And yeah, that's pretty much what this quote means, and it's really helps. It's inspiring. It's very inspiring to me. This next quote is also very inspiring to me, another one of my favorites. This one helps me when my heart wants something but my head wants something else, or if my brain wants something and my heart wants something else. Anyway, so this quote is, sometimes our mind is in war with our heart. Mind knows that we need to forget something, but our heart is still keeping it. Basically, this quote is saying that there's times when you want something but you know you shouldn't have it, but you really want it, but you know you shouldn't have it. It's not as complicated as it seems, but it's just saying that, let's say I see a puppy and I want that puppy, but if I take that puppy, it's going to break the heart of its original owner. So I'm pretty much at war with myself, in a way. And also this works for like relationships too, and say you are dating a guy, or you broke up with a guy, or you're dating a girl and you broke up with a girl, that person is a jerk, you cannot be with them anymore, they're just causing you more and more pain, but something is telling you inside that you want to stay with them, that you still love them. But your heart says that you still love them, but your brain says that you can't love them anymore because of what they did to you. And that's pretty much this quote too. A great quote. This is a great quote when I feel like I've been defeated or I can't do something. I look back to this quote all the time. Defeat is not the worst of failures. Not to have tried is the true failure. So basically, this quote is saying that when you're defeated, it's okay. When you fall down, get back up. If you lose a basketball game, it's not the end of the world. But if you didn't even try in that basketball game, then that's true failure. I love this quote a lot because it really makes me feel like I'm not alone. When there's times where I feel alone and I stop believing in myself, this quote really helps me build faith in myself, and it's really inspiring. When everything goes wrong and things seem to fall apart, when nobody believes in you and you feel alone and stranded, that's exactly the moment you gotta believe in yourself. So when you feel like you're at the end, pretty much you want to kill yourself, or you feel depressed and you don't feel like you belong in this world anymore, that's when you really gotta start believing in yourself. This world loves you. I love you. Everyone loves you. Don't feel like nobody loves you. And if you're having hard times at home and you feel like nobody loves you, trust me. Somebody loves you. Whether it's God, whether it's your next door neighbor, somebody loves you. You're not just hated by every single person. Because hate is a strong word. It really is. And when you feel like alone, and you feel like there's nobody else left in the world, you gotta still believe, because people will really notice you if you believe in yourself when they didn't believe in you. I love this quote. I really love this quote. It's very inspirational for me. All of these quotes are really inspirational, and I love them because it really helps me when I'm in dark times, or if I just need something to help me. This quote is really amazing. I'm not going to explain it yet. I'll explain it after I read it. But there are two ways of spreading light: to be the candle or the mirror that reflects it. So In this quote, it's saying that there are two ways to make people happy, or to be a better person yourself. You can either be the happy person, you could be that person that just lights up a room, or you can be the mirror, which is saying that you could be the person that feels happy and then takes that happiness and puts it on someone else and makes someone else happy. So basically you're spreading light in two different ways. You're the happy person and you just don't care, you're happy, you light up a room, or you're the person that takes that happiness and puts it on someone else who might not be as happy as you are. And this is a good quote too. I really do love this quote as well. This quote I love because it really puts an image into your head about something, and it really makes you feel more confident in yourself. This is the quote. She stood in the storm, and when the wind did not blow her way, she adjusted her sails. Adjusted her sails to go against the wind. So when the wind was coming to her and she's having a lot of stuff coming to her, she adjusted her sails and just went right through it like it was nothing. And I love this quote because it really puts an image in your head. If you think about it, this poem is a really great poem. I love it. This is a great poem for when you're being pressured by somebody or someone or something. This can be very relatable to drugs, so please listen to this quote. Never give in. Never, 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 never. In nothing great or small, large or pretty. Never give in except to convictions of honor and good sense. Never yield to force. Never yield to the apparently overwhelming might of the enemy. So even if you get something great out of something, even if you feel great taking drugs, never give in to it. Never take those drugs. It's just going to ruin your life. If the enemy, meaning drugs or someone, is bullying you and telling you that you're no good for yourself, just go die. Don't die. Don't listen to them. They are stupid. They're horrible people for doing that on you, and they can go to jail. They can, for encouraging suicide. But a lot of this stuff has to do with, like, if you think about it, a lot of quotes these days have stuff to do with, like, depression and suicide and drugs and all this negative stuff in the world. It's almost like there's no more positive. I feel like this world has become a negative place because we've been given the opportunity to be negative, and people have been taking it, and I think that's horrible. Like, you shouldn't give in to the enemy. You shouldn't be put into that negative situation. Get into the positive world. Trust me, it's a lot better. And I have history with people that are negative that I actually personally turned positive, and it feels great. So if you see someone with a frown, or someone who's just not happy, or someone who's alone at lunch, go talk to them. Go be their friend. Go be the candle. Go be the mirror. Reflect off that positivity to someone else. It really does make a difference. I'm going to end this on a simple quote. This quote is, how about you get to know me before you judge me? Everyone knows the saying, or at least I hope so, everyone knows the saying or the catchphrase of, don't judge a book by its cover. There are a lot of judgy people in this world, a lot of people watching you, and you don't think about it, and when you do, it really just messes up your confidence. I mean, if you're telling somebody that they should get to know you before they judge you, like say you wear goth clothes and goth is your style, and people automatically think you're a deep, depressed person who has no life and smokes and does pot, when really you love writing songs, you love music, and you're a super friendly person. And they just think badly of you, and suddenly your whole reputation becomes horrible because of what you look like. That shouldn't matter. It's what's inside that matters. Thank you guys for listening to all these probably foreign quotes, but they really do mean a lot if you really listen to them. Those of you who like this, comment, share, anything, I will know that you guys listen to this and you really do care about the world, because if you guys just watch this and you don't do anything about it, it's sad to see. It really is. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a great, fantastic weekend. It is Saturday today. I made a video yesterday if you want to check that out. So click my face if you want to see my next video. My last video, actually. And don't forget to have sport.
Yeah. Girls everywhere, titty ass head hands in the air, so party over here. Bruh.